What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm guessing you're like, bro, why is your car in the showroom? Why are you in your car in the showroom? So I got good news and I got bad news. Bad news is the Subaru is blown up. Good news is now I get to take the motor and stuff out and do what I've kind of been wanting to do for a little while. So obviously we resprayed the outside of the car and it looks pretty dope and looks really good. But I've been wanting to do that for the interior and for the engine bay as well. So a couple weeks back, I was driving to Mid Pond. Mid Pond is a spot where everybody goes to drift and stuff like that. So you can go there and have a blast. I believe it was a go-kart spot, a go-kart track for go-karts, obviously, like racing and stuff like that. And like an older couple purchased it and made it to where you could take it and like drift there. It's awesome. If you haven't looked it up, man, you got to. That place is awesome. And everybody's super nice there. It's awesome. So on the way there, I had no problems. On the way back, like when I got to town, I started hearing like a weird like knocking noise coming from the bottom end. I was like, did I run something over? Did I hit something? Is my clutch about to come out the car? Whatever. Push the clutch in, the noise went away. I was like, whatever, I'll put a clutch in. Whatever it is. I did it like 8 months ago, so I was like, whatever, who cares? Nope, that's not the case. So I parked the car, hopped in my truck, left, went home, came back. The next day at work, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go out there and start it up and see what that noise was. Well, I started up and it was knocking like if like 3 midgets were trying to get out of the oil pan. So bummed. I was like, there's no way. So I was like, there's no way. There's no way at all. So I paused, didn't mess with it. I was like, you know what? I'll just come back tomorrow. We'll address the situation then. And here we are. Now I got to put a motor in the car. But it's not nobody's fault but mine. So obviously the car's got a whole lot of bolt-ons, hood exit, I mean, everything. It's got everything you could put on the car, it's got. And I'm not tuned at all. I've been running on an off-the-shelf mat from the access port from Cobb for 4 years now. Beating on it, regular driving, it don't matter. Like, it definitely needed to be tuned and it never was. So I guess that's my fault for not paying attention and doing what I needed to do with that. So whatever, it is what it is. And the car's never left me stranded ever. Like showcasing all over the East Coast. Battle Gang, Slander Enough, indoor events, outdoor events, it don't matter. Like it's always got me there. It's always got me home. Never once had a problem whatsoever. And I really can't hate on it because, I mean, 4 years of beating on this thing and never been tuned. I mean, I'm pretty grateful it lasted for how it did. So now I guess the only thing to do is I want to pull the motor out. I want to relocate the fuse box. I want to put that under the dash. The battery, I'd like to put that in the back, get that out of the engine bay. And then the ABS pump, I would like to relocate that too, but I'm unsure where to put it. I might do that under the dash too, like some steel braided lines. And then while the motor's out, I want to paint the engine bay to match the car, the same color code. So I will show you everything I want to do with the engine bay. So the battery being right here looks hella gross. Fuse box, I can move that. ABS pump, I definitely want to get that out of the engine bay and just kind of clean it up. So obviously the AOS, I'm probably gonna leave there. I might get rid of the hood exit and get another hood and respray that to match the car. Just kind of go back to out the back. And I just think it'll look a whole lot better. Definitely that being out of here, that looks gross. Move the reservoir, I can relocate lines. Obviously that gone. Just picture it being all color matched, the same color as the car. I think it would look awesome. And a lot of people have been asking me about my setup. So these are Workmeisters. Obviously, the polished lips and face. I did 24 karat gold hardware. It's wrapped in 225/35 Nankangs, which I do not like those tires at all. My favorite tire is the Federal S595. The specs on these are 18x10 plus 5. I think I got like -4 or 5 camera in the front, and then negative, I believe it's 9 in the rear. I don't remember. What's the spec? Do you remember what camera I had in the rear? I think it was like -9.
8.5, 9.
Aired out, which is a lot, but I mean, it sits dope. And I'm even thinking about, I don't know anybody would think, but I really want to tuck the wheels all the way around so I don't have any issues with like the wheel hitting a quarter or having an issue with the wheel hitting the fender. I don't know. It's clean. It looks good.
Fender to whip, baby.
It looks good, but like, I don't know, just swapping up and just changing up a little bit, I think it'll look a lot better.
Or just sell AP your whole setup.
I mean, everything's for sale, my boy. Well, anyways, while he's over kidding, I got a blown up motor. So this is another thing too I want to do. I really want to do something different with the trunk. I mean, it's dope. I think I did this like 6 or 7 months ago, something like that. I did the trunk, obviously put the compressors and stuff on each side. The tank, at the time, everybody was doing polished tank. I didn't want to do that. I want to be a little bit different, so I did brushed. But either way, it looks dope, but I think it's just time to do something different. Also, with the interior, I really want to do a cage. Undecided if I want to do a white cage or like color match it to like my calipers, which is like the fluorescent yellow, which is definitely one of my favorite colors. I think it would like make the interior it would just flow. It'd be nice, simple, clean, and that's how I am. I don't really like to have like crazy interior work, nothing like that. I just went with the Bridlow Maxes. I did like an Android dash, nothing crazy, but it just flows. It's nice and simple, and it just looks good for me and how I like it. But it just looks so good, but it's blown up. But it's really weird. The car still runs good. Like, it's crazy though. The car, if you start it up, it runs fine. As soon as you start giving it gas, that's when it starts to do like the knocking. So I'm just like, what the heck? This is retarded. I hate this, but whatever. It's definitely my fault, but it just looks so good. It's just so nice, but it just makes noises in the wrong spot. Also, what you guys think about taking the hood exit off and going back out the back to like a single exit Tomei? Leave it in the comments. I guess the only thing to do now is to start and let you guys hear, so don't laugh. It's not funny. I will know who laughs. Don't laugh. It's not funny. See? It still sounds good. There's no noise, no knocking, no nothing until you give it gas. Down so you can actually hear it like idle at that, like a normal idle RPM, and then I'll give it a little bit of gas so you can hear like the bottom end noise, which is, to me, it's still kind of minor, but I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can give it gas so you can hear it. So while I'm like reminiscing of like wanting to be able to drive my car, I got AP over here with some new goodies. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little teaser. Man got some new tail lights. Turn them on. And we redid the exhaust, the single exit 3-inch. Ooh, okay. Next up, there's a lot of man, do you want to give me any type of hints on what you're trying to do? I did. Hold on, just a little teaser. There's
A little teaser.
I mean,
not too aggressive as Nick, but that's the teaser.
Yeah, he says not as aggressive as me, but he hangs out with me 24/7. So you tend to do the things your friends do, and he's about to be doing the things his friends doing, and I'm the friend. So we'll. Here, boys. I'm done with him. Go ahead and do a little two-step for a little two-step rig-a-roo. Mine did that, but mine goes ring, bing, bing, knock, 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 knock. Oh, you got jokes.
I'm sorry.
You got jokes.
Love you. Hey, bro, I love you.
Hey, all right, you can leave now. Bye. It's so depressing because I really want to drive it. So, yep. Whatever. So I guess in the next vlog, I'll probably be pulling the motor out of this thing so I can start prepping and stuff, the engine bay and stuff, so I can just start moving forward with it. But it's cool. I'm excited. I'm not really bummed because obviously I got a good play out of this motor. But now time to prep the bay. Let's start doing work. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Stay woke because this isn't over. So in the next couple weeks, I'm waiting on parts and stuff like that to come in anyways. Also to give me a chance to, I have an external wastegate I've had forever, so I can put that on. I'm probably gonna do the exhaust back out the back. Just so that's just so extra. And I'm glad I did it. It's dope, but like, whatever. I'm just gonna go back out the back. So I either might purchase another hood and paint that one, or I kept the piece that I cut out of that in that last video. I just put it in my toolbox. So I might just weld that back up. Obviously, you'll never know it's there because of like body work and stuff like that. We can just paint it, and you'll never know. So obviously to give me something else, more content, and just more in depth with this build, and I'm super stoked on it. So there's nothing to be sad about because can't go back anyway. So whatever. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I love each and every one of you guys, all your subscribers, bro. I'm super stoked. I'm almost at 1,000. It's dope. I get like 300 in like 2 weeks. It was nuts. So I appreciate everybody. Any ideas you guys have on like what I should do and like other ideas with the vlogs and all this stuff, just leave it in the comments. If you got me on Instagram, Snapchat, message me. I respond to everything, and I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Later.